Welcome guys to a brand new video on solo leveling Arise. So I've been playing this game for a while and I think I've got a hand on or gotten to understand some of the issues in this game that needs to be absolutely changed. This is some of the issues that I want to bring attention to so that hopefully the devs can actually, look at it and be like, oh yeah, we need to change this. Oh, okay, thank you. Just like understanding what players don't like, because I'm not the only one who absolutely despises some of these features in this game. So let's go ahead and talk about it. This is just how here to go over some of the stuff in games that would be better changed so that global audience don't come into this game hating this game or hating some of the features in this game. Now the first one is kind of simple and kind of easy to understand why this is a terrible decision. First of all, no guaranteed in the limited banners. This is one of the worst decisions I've ever seen, simply because every gacha game that comes out now always has a guarantee, and with the amount of gacha games coming out, a game that doesn't have a feature like a way to guarantee you the character you're summoning for always gets downvoted. I say downvoted, but always gets into a huge discussions with the community saying this is a garbage game if there's no way to guarantee the character you're summoning for. Like One Punch Man recently, they got into a huge controversy simply because the game did not have the pity did not carry over, which was huge, and that game died. I will say resulting because of that. But so if there is a feature in this game where you can't guarantee the SSR character you're summoning for, I absolutely think this needs to be changed, and I'm not the only one who thinks this is a terrible idea, especially when this game is coming out in May, and supposedly Weathering Waves, another gacha game that honestly is more huge compared to solo leveling Arise. Yes, it is, because Genshin Impact players are looking at that game as well, and Genshin Impact is one of the biggest game out there. So yeah, obviously Weathering Wave is also going to have a huge impact when it comes out, and it is going to be a little bit higher than solo leveling Arise because of that. So if you are going to be competing with some of the other gacha games coming out and you don't have a basic feature like a way to guarantee your character, that is something that everyone is going to absolutely destroy the game for. And honestly, this needs to be changed. Absolutely, this is the number one thing they need to change, because at the end of the day, this is a gacha game. If the gacha isn't good, the game will fail. Okay, so that's one part of it. The second part is the events that have been recently popping up. These events are absolutely garbage in my opinion. This event over here should have started immediately your account was created. This event should have started, simply because the missions in here can easily be done if you start their game, because you start leveling up Song Jin-woo as you're passively playing this game. So eventually you should be able to get a lot more levels in, so therefore achieving some of this rewards over here. But right now this event just looks garbage because you can barely reach some of the high ones, and if you're a free-to-play player, you're probably only getting all the way to level 5, and you're not really getting that great of a reward over here. So this event feels extremely pay to win and just straight up garbage, and needs to be changed. Either reducing the points, either making sure that this event starts immediately, literally immediately after you create your account. This event should start, just like these other ones as well, with the Hunter Training Tournament. This is a new one that recently came out, but there was a Gate one as well that was honestly garbage as well. This also needs to be changed as well. This is a whale only events, to be honest, because you're not gonna be reaching this points. Like I just came out yesterday, actually a couple of hours ago. I am 24, which is okay, kind of decent, but compared to other people, the only thing I've been able to get is the 5k gold, and I think eventually I should probably get all the way to the second one and only get 5 of this. The rewards in here are garbage, simple as that, and the way to rank up is garbage, especially if you don't rank top 10, you get nothing, absolutely nothing. This needs to be changed as well. This is garbage. So another event like this also gonna be garbage. This should have started immediately after you created your account. Weapon growth challenge, garbage. So yeah, those are garbage events that needs to be changed, and they need fixing. So there we go. Another feature that absolutely sucks is when you get an SR unit. So this game actually does not reward you for pulling an SR unit, especially if there is side stories you need to clear. So some of the side stories you need to use particular characters, but the thing is, once you actually pull those characters, you are forced to use them, and most of the time they are level 1. because you're not leveling SR units if you already have a bunch of SSR characters, especially when gold is kind of scarce. You're looking at my gold thinking, no, it's not. Okay, I spent, and that's how I got this gold. But for free-to-play players with scarce amount of gold, you can't level up every single SR character just because the game forces you to use them. So the game, if you don't have those characters, actually gives you a leveled up version of the character, and it's easier for you to clear the stages. So all the side stories become a lot harder than they should be, simply because you're forced to use some of these SR characters, as you can see. Now, right now, I can't even clear the side story that I need to clear, because they forced me to use this character that I already own. So I'm suffering from success, basically. I have this SR character, I had to level her up because she just dies. She literally dies, and I can't even clear this right now. And I need to clear this because I need some of the XP to... Wait a minute, that's all I need to rank up. So yeah, that actually sucks. Oh my days. Actually no, I do need a couple more. Okay, that's fine. But I need those XP to definitely rank up. And because I have the character, I am forced to use this character, and it absolutely kills. It literally kills the progression that you're doing right now, because who's leveling up all these SR units, especially when this character isn't that great as well. Like, why would I need to level up some of the SR units that are not great? Now, there is one that forced me to level up this character, but he is actually a decent SR unit, so I didn't really regret it that much. But as you can see, most of the SRs that I leveled up was simply because the game forced me to, and I can't really cheese for it. So yeah, I have to make my characters extremely strong to even bother cheesing through this one particularly. So that kind of sucks. And I also need this. I need this to unlock my new what's it called, shadow guy. I need that. So progression is hindered if you get the SR character, and it actually kills it. It absolutely kills it, and they need to change that feature, letting you just use the characters that they want to give you. No, use the characters that is already leveled up. They shouldn't force you to use your own character, because that's a terrible feature. Another feature that needs to be changed is the gold. Now, obviously, if you spend, you get good amount of gold, especially with the activity funds as well. You do get 30% extra if you buy the stuff. So this technically feels a little bit more pay to win, because the gold you're getting in here isn't that great. It's literally not great, especially if you're not spending to get that 30%. The amount of gold you get in here is garbage, and most of the other content in this game, that game modes, don't actually offer you a lot of gold. So end core missions only gives you what, 200, 300 gold. That's terrible. So you can't get gold that easily in this game, and it slows down your progression significantly, because now you have to wait until reset. Now you have to wait a couple of days to get the gold, and now your progression is extremely reduced. Is there anything else I want to talk about? Let me see. Let me quickly go through it. Those are the main ones actually that I've noticed that I really do not like. Dispatch, no, I don't have an issue with that. Don't have an issue with this stuff. I think that's pretty much it actually. So those are the key important ones that I feel like needs to be changed. And if I do forget anything, let me know down in the comment section, because there might be other little stuff that you guys want to see fixed as well, or changed in general. One thing I would like is that the game has really good bosses, but the duration of the match is too short in my opinion, because those bosses should technically feel like so you need to be like spending time to dodge, run around, but the game does not recommend doing that, especially when the time limit is kind of slow. So the game has a really good combat system, but forces you to just button mash, simply because you need to kill very fast. So you're sacrificing defensive abilities, or sacrificing dodging out the way, just so you can deal with extra damage to the boss and then finally clear it within the time limit. So I think that if they really want us to enjoy the combat system, there needs to be a way we can just, you know, increase the duration of the combat from like, is it like 2 minutes or something, so that we can actually use strategies to actually clear it. So like we run around this in circles, circle around the boss. Sometimes there's like a zone where the enemy is about to hit. Sometimes I don't care, because I need to deal damage. I'm about to end the match. The duration of the match is about to end, and I need to do as much damage as possible. So I sacrifice my health just so I can deal damage, which I think, as the game over here has a lot of really great bosses we want to play against, it's something that shouldn't really be a feature. So I wish that the duration for the combat with the bosses is actually extended, so we can actually enjoy the combat system a bit and actually use strategies to clear it instead. So yeah, that is what I want to talk about. Those are all the issues I think needs to be fixed in this game, so that the experience for global plays is a lot easier and a lot better. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section, like I said, if there's anything I missed. Gold banner needs a guarantee. The events being absolutely garbage. No point in releasing it now. What else did I talk about? Side stories with the SR units being forced to use them. That absolutely sucks. So yeah, it's been your boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.